The janitor from the courthouse that gets paid minimum wage to clean dry diarrhea off of the toilet seats. Anyways, I pick up a lot of conversations between the liars and public pretenders. I mean lawyers and public defenders, and I like to have reactions and speak some truth for the culture when I sneak and take extra 15-minute breaks. So I was having a conversation at work with one of the lawyers, when I was cleaning the bathroom. And they patted me on my back and said, "Good job, little janitor guy." I said, "Thank you, Mr. Lawyer." Anyways, and they said, "How are you?" I says, "Oh, not doing too good. I'm thinking of becoming a rapper and getting some tattoos and stuff." And then they said, "Oh, no, you don't want to do that. Those rappers, it bring down the quality of life. And the rappers are bringing all the trouble." And I says, "Oh, yeah, well, what about the Italian Mafia? What about the migrants from Italy that came over to America and helped with the heroin trade and the pizza connection? Why is it whenever a Italian gangster, we want to hear their stories and they get to talk on NBC and they're invited everywhere and everybody gives all this homage, and even the rappers like Nas and Jay-Z in the 90s, and so many rappers was copying Mafia style. But these migrants from Italy, as far back as 1957, that was the golden age of crime and controversy. White collar crime. So yes, I don't know. So then that's when the liar said, "Oh, I guess you're kind of right." He's like, "Yeah, well, just stick to janitorial services. But look, we give all this credit to the Aryan Brotherhood. Let's deport these guys." Now listen, I am not hating and I am not blaming some of the people, as they were all young people at once and may have grown up in homes lacking a mother or a father, and they was around different kind of stuff. But I just had a qualm to pick, as whenever my kings are involved with gangster stuff, oh, it's frowned upon. But when it's Italian migrants, then it is looked at as the boss of all bosses. Why don't we see videos like this about FBG Duck or Little Young King Dirk? They are all pretty much the same thing. Chicago is just continuing the Al Capone Mafia lifestyle that we've seen and grown up with. Look at Scorsese and people make all these movies about Italian Mafia. I don't see them look at, ex-mob bosses controls my life for 20 ex-mob snitches. Yeah, well, look at me, Michael Franzese, rat. But now I'm a good guy, because I said so.